5-yard carry by McKenzie.
3rd and 3.
And it is 3rd and 3. Third and 3, the ball's at the Garnet Valley, or at the Springfield 39-yard line. They have to get to the 42 for a first down. Long goes hot, wide to the top of your screen. Frank Durham to the bottom. Shotgun formation. Pass is complete, underneath. This is Kyle Long, he's a speedster. He's to the Garnet Valley 40. Brought down by Kevin Doherty, but not till a pickup of 20 yards, and the ball's at the Garnet Valley 40. Long is on a scholarship to Maryland for lacrosse, and of course Maryland is only the national champs. Sineska in underneath, and he hands off straight ahead.
Yard.
McKenzie gets a yard. Stacked up by the entire interior of the Garnet Valley line. Pat is wearing 2 hats tonight. He's very, very tenaciously working on keeping us on the air.
Well, nobody could hear us for the first few plays there. Got the sound working now, I hope, and so we're back at it.
Kyle Long, number 31, goes to the top of your screen, and number 11, Durham, to the bottom. Piznikas to throw. Kyle Long makes a move, gets to the 30, first down.
Yeah, they got the quick passing game going. The Jags, as usual, giving a very big cushion there. The no big play defense that they run really relies on the defensive line getting in and disrupting the rhythm of the quarterback. So far, he's had a little bit of time to throw, and subsequently, Springfield moving down the field here at a nice little clip.
Short of the first down, it's at the 31. He needs 1 for the first. Siniska tries to get Garnet Valley to jump, and they do not. And plowing through for the first down is number 7, Phil Shovlin. Springfield will set up at the Garnet Valley 29-yard line. 1st and 10.
.8:43 to go in the first quarter.
Under center, back to throw. Looking for Kyle Long. He's caught, and he's gone. Touchdown.
Yep.
29-yard touchdown. Sinikska to Long.
That Springfield offensive line did a great job protecting Sinikska. Lets him get the ball off to Kyle Long. He made one guy miss, and nobody was going to catch him with that short field to go. I don't know if it was a long field, if anybody would have caught him either. He's a burner. So the Springfield draws first blood here in this homecoming
Jack Corey
night.
to kick, Chris Finizio to hold, and it's way long and good.
Yeah, he was kicking from the 35.
So it's 7-0. Just underway in the first quarter. The games that I watched, Kyle Long liked to streak down the field and they'd throw it long to him. Here he's thrown a couple of short out passes.
Yeah, which is it's a good scouting report for the Garnet Valley defense. As Jerry points out all the time, they play well off the ball in an effort to keep guys from streaking down the field on them. But that does open up that short pass. Then you got to come up and make a big play, and make sure you keep them in front of you.
There is no breeze, but for some reason, the Springfield kicker is having the ball held for him.
Onside kick.
Jack Corey to kick.
Never know.
And he hits it deep down the sideline and out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
I don't think that was the game plan.
No, but that'll give the Jags solid field position up at the 35.
Garnet Valley takes over at its own 35. .8:30 remaining in the first quarter. Garnet Valley trails 7-0. Couple yards, 3 yards. For Danny Guy. It will be 2nd and 7.
Jaguars have a couple injured players, most notably the Cole Palace. But Derek Strain from Springfield, number 50, does not appear to be in the game. He's injured. He is Springfield's best lineman on both sides of the ball.
Ryan Hamby calls out the play. Hands off, pitches out to Danny Guy, goes around the corner to midfield. First down. 12-yard gain. Springfield was pinching, and the Ryan Hamby flip to Danny Guy got him outside.
Yeah, well done. And again, these wide receivers are just extra offensive linemen in this offense. Rory Glacken did a real nice job tying up a defender out there.
Ryan Hamby did a great job of holding onto the ball and handing it off to Danny Guy, and he picked up 7 yards. 2nd and 3 at the 43 of Springfield. Hamby had somebody around his ankles, but he was able to keep his balance and hand it off to Danny Guy.
Danny Guy on that split play, they call. The overload to the right side.
Second man through, split play as Danny Guy gets a first down.
Nice job in the middle there. Jake Early back in after a couple weeks dealing with a concussion. Ryan Shomo in there. He's injured, but got clearance late today to be able to go tonight. He may rotate in and out. And, of course, Esso Adigwe on the other side and Mahoney the center. John Rickey the tight end.
Lassick goes straight ahead for a couple. Speaking of Jake Early, I've been asked to give a shout out to his grandparents and who are remote. I think they said North Carolina. They can't get to these games, but they watch us every week.
Yep.
And so, welcome, folks. Thank you for watching.
Shout out to Mr. Rickey, Len Rickey, also watching. Wasn't able to get to the game tonight. Watching his grandson on homecoming.
Ryan Hamby keeps it himself. Gets to about the 30. Seeing our chain gang on the sideline, there was a funny anecdote to last night's ceremony. I was talking to Jerry DiGiacomo, who does the chains.
Is the down marker, yeah.
Steve Conrad, and I said, "Well, you're working now with an honoree, one of the people on the Hall of Fame." And Jerry DiGiacomo showed me the program. He had Steve Conrad sign it, autograph it for him.
Oh, nice
breaks through.
second effort. Matt Lassick.
He looked like he was stopped dead in his tracks and picked up about 12.
Yeah, just kept those legs churning and grinding it out. 5 minutes and 15 seconds and clock runs here in the first quarter.
Thus far, a 40-yard drive for Garnet Valley. Pitch out, and gets maybe a yard. They're saying they got him in bounds, kept him in bounds. I want to say hello to Bill Biddle and Mo DeFrank. Mo DeFrank of Mo DeFrank Stadium is here tonight.
Nice job rolling that out, spreading that out or stringing that out by the Springfield defense.
Gain of 1. Say hello to Bill Shaw, who told me last night at the banquet that he watches every week.
Some more tough yards here.
Danny Guy gets to about the 15. It will be 3rd and 6.
Third and 6, but definitely 4-down territory for the Jags. Even though they're probably in Jason Rose's range for a field goal, but I gotta think they're thinking this is 4-down territory.
Shane Van Horn is in a 2 tight end setup. Ryan Hamby cuts it up inside.
Ooh.
Gets to about the 7.
First down.
First down. I want to welcome to the booth longtime friend Buck Betcher, longtime PIAA official. Used to be in behind the line of scrimmage in that umpire position. And the knees pay for it, don't they, Buck? First and goal at the 7-yard line. Hamby keeps it himself inside the 5 to about the 4. The ball comes out.
Oh, no.
The ball comes out, and it is
Springfield ball.
Springfield ball at their own 4.
It's actually Kyle Long playing both ways in there. Came up with that turnover, or came up with the hit that forced the fumble. And Springfield did that. Jags, very solid drive going into the red zone, and they make the first mistake of the evening.
60-yard drive for naught.
Yep. Now we got to see if the defense can stand tight and get them the ball back here.
In a well-matched game like this,
3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the quarter.
Turnovers can be very costly.
Absolutely.
Handoff underneath Shovlin. Gets out to short of the 10-yard line. It's at the 9. Nick Westberg on the tackle. Say hello to Adam and Janet Foltz, who watch us every week out in West Grove. Second and 6. Runner is McKenzie. He gets out over the 10, but short of the first down. It will be 3rd and about 1.5 yards.
Very, very big down here for Garnet Valley. Got
looked like Zach Schenkel, number 51, made the tackle. The Garnet Valley black numerals on those Garnet jerseys. Pretty hard to pick up numbers. Here comes the runner. He gets to the first down marker. That's McKenzie.
Forward progress was enough to get the first.
Under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Garnet Valley trails 7-0. A 60-yard drive that went for naught as a fumble at the Springfield 4 stopped the drive. Zaniska hangs off underneath. Picks up a yard. Salas makes the tackle. I think McKenzie was the carrier. 3rd and 7. 2nd and 7. 2 wides to this side, 1 to the other side. Zanika back to throw, throwing the inside, caught by Durham. Durham breaks a tackle.
Oh, that's not the quarterback, but
2 flags on the play. 2 flags on the play, just about as the play ended.
No, that's number 51 who down one of the offensive linemen, Matt Nolan. I'm not sure what happened to him. Zanikska hung tight there. Jags a half a step away from sacking him, but laid the ball out there nicely, and Durham made a nice play on it and picks up the first down and more.
Dead ball foul, personal foul against Springfield.
Oh. So that'll bring him back. This is good. Nolan gets up. Oh, he's getting a little help to get off the field, but at least he's on his feet.
Indicating personal foul against Springfield.
Still first down.
Still first down, but they're back to their own 21-yard line.
Some valuable
we conferred
field
with
position.
Mr. Official Buck Betcher, who confirmed that call. Frank Durham comes to this side, number 11. Zaniska back to throw, throws to the outside.
Oh, nice
Caught,
play.
good coverage by Kevin Doherty, but Durham caught it.
Good coverage. Got it right on him. Had his hand around him, hand around the front to make the play. Try to bat the ball down, but good catch.
Durham is 5'9", 143, but he used his body well to set up and catch that pass. Time's running out in the first quarter. Both teams will go to their sidelines.
The end of the first quarter. Jags trailing by 7. And we will be right back.
Calling all Garnet Valley families. Garnet Ford would like to say thank you for making us your dealer of choice. We've arranged for a fundraiser to donate up to $6,000 to the Garnet Valley post-prom, and we need everyone's help. The best part of the fundraiser is it doesn't cost you anything. Garnet Ford will donate $20 for every test drive up to $6,000. All it takes is 10 minutes of your time to drive. That will be November 5th from 9 to 4.
This kid's going to kill him.
Quick pitch to the outside. Shovlin gets to the outside and is dragged down eventually, but outside the 40-yard line. Good pickup on the play.
Yeah, just a quick toss to Shovelin. Got a head of steam up and had some good blocking in front of him on the outside.
Yeah, they pulled a guard.
Nice play.
Springfield has run a good mix of plays.
The referee calls official timeout. They're talking about the clock.
Now they're getting
oh, you know what?
Getting a doctor going over to
doctor over there for the kid.
For the Springfield
player.
They asked for a doctor.
Oh, I thought he said the clock.
There.
They needed a doc.
I think his name's Dr. Marino. I don't know.
Okay.
It must be for the kid who got carted off.
Nose of the football's right at the 40. First down and 10 for Springfield. Siniska hands it off, and he's stopped in his tracks. Is McKenzie. A loss of 1.
That's Brennan in there. Cade Brennan.
And Mark Moriarty.
They haven't run a screen yet.
These guys need to dominate the line of scrimmage in this game to try to neutralize the offensive power of Springfield.
2nd and 11. Back to throw is Siniska. He throws in over the head of his intended receiver, Durham.
He had the guy.
Siniska ended up on his backside, but
you got Griffin Salas in there from the defensive tackle position. Got a hit onto Siniska. That's going to drive me nuts tonight.
Easy for you to say, Pat.
But that ball a little off target. So they got to keep getting the heat to him. Just even if he gets the ball off, it's make him think about it.
3rd and 11
man, big play here.
At Springfield's 39. Back to throw again. Here comes the rush, and they got him.
Cade Brennan. Flying up the middle.
7.
Josh Shiraki got through as well, and the two stunning linebackers, Schenkel and Moriarty, just got out of there, and Siniska couldn't get away. So Springfield will have to turn the ball over.
Punter is number 5, Frank Bullock. Lone receiver for Garnet Valley. Fair catch called and made by Kevin Doherty. And Garnet Valley will take over at its own 36-yard line.
Jags did what they needed to do right there. They turned the ball over inside the 10-yard line. Springfield threatened again, moved the ball out, but Jags held tough, forced the first punt of the game. So a little time went off the clock, but the Jags got their possession back. 10:36 left in the first half.
Straight ahead is Danny Guy. He picks up 2. 2nd and 8. Springfield player is slow to get up. Training staff comes out to attend to a Springfield player. Since they've surrounded him, we can't see his number. Garnet Valley had one good drive, 11 carries for 63 yards, but lost a fumble at the Springfield 4. Another big game locally is being played out in the Chesmont tonight. Coatesville is traveling to Downingtown East, where both teams are in the top 5 in seeding for District 1. Downingtown East is undefeated. Coatesville lost 1 game to Cumberland Valley earlier in the season. The injured player was Justin Shields, number 54. He goes off under his own power. It will be 2nd and 8 for Garnet Valley at their own 38-yard line. Hamby up under center. Lassick and Guy in the backfield. Hands off to Guy. Guy picks up another couple, 3. Be 3rd and 6. Blacken will go wide to this side. Hamby keeps it himself. Oh, gets to the outside and is brought down short of the first down at about the 43-yard line.
And that's going to be that number 31 two-way player Kyle Long just came flying over from the from either an outside backer spot or the safety and closed very quickly on Hanby.
Justin Rose to punt.
Good snap.
Ball is up high. Fair catch called by Kyle Long and made at about the 23-yard line.
Jags unable to get anything going there that last drive and give the ball back to Springfield with 8:45 left to go in the half.
Jason Rose got a good punt there that at least makes it a distance for Springfield to go from their own 22-yard line.
I think the Jags have punted so seldomly this year. It's kind of he's a dual threat with the kicking and the punting. He's got some range to him with the field goals, but watching him in some pre-games, he can kick the ball very well as a punter.
Durham goes wide to the top of your screen. Here's a handoff underneath, and picking up a yard or 2 is McKenzie. Moriarty and
Nick Westberg playing the corner over here. He's hung tough, and Moriarty quick from the middle linebacker position over to help. Track down McKenzie for a modest gain.
2nd and 8. Zanixka looks things over, fakes it, handoff, rolls to throw, looking deep, throws it up, and it is incomplete.
Jeez.
That was a 45-yard throw.
And he took another shot at the end of that.
Looked like Cade Brennan again hit him just as he released it.
Yeah, that was gutsy by Sinitska. He had to stop and plant to get the ball down the field that far, and he just knew that big 75 was coming at him. Almost a big play for Springfield. Decent coverage, but the only guy that could have made that catch would have been number 11, Frank Durham.
3rd and 7. Right at the 35 or 25-yard line. Siniski in the shotgun. Back to throw. Looking to throw. Hits Durham short of the first down.
No, they get that's maybe a good spot for Garnet Valley. It looked like he clearly caught the ball.
4th and a yard. Officials look like they're going to measure. They are.
Yeah, they're lucky they don't have replay in high school because I think Durham got to the chains when he made his curl, caught the ball, but immediately went back behind the line to gain, as they say.
Inches.
Big call now for Springfield. They don't seem to be hesitating a little bit. They're going to go for this. They're going to trust their offensive line and
try to get Garnet Valley to jump.
Perhaps, or just a quick say, here, get me a half yard. Hand off to Shovlin or Zaniska sneak. This will be a big play here for
4th down at the Springfield 32-yard line.
For it in their own territory.
Yeah.
Watch the quick count.
Oh, and somebody jumped right away. They hadn't even barked a call, and somebody jumped.
Oh, it's going to be against them.
Offsides, Garnet Valley.
They look like someone was clapping, looking like they got pulled off, but. So,
and it was somebody right over the center.
Yeah. Well, that's why they were thinking it might have been an inducement there, because he is right over the center. But Jags taking a little of their own medicine. They get a lot of teams to jump when they're 3rd and short.
7:15 left to play in the first half. Garnet Valley down 7-0. Zaniska back to throw again. He's hit as he throws, and the ball is incomplete. Overthrown just a hair. Intended for Kyle Long.
That's Durham.
Nick Westberg in coverage.
Oh, Kyle Long. Who's it? I thought that was 11. 31.
31.
Kyle Long.
2nd and 10. That's more like the plays that I've seen them throw to Long as we've watched video.
And again,
just streaking down the field.
Sinik's standing in there in traffic and takes another hit.
Hands off to McKenzie, who gets around left side of the right side of his offensive line for about 4. It will be 3rd and 6. Ball's at the 42-yard line of the Cougars. As we've seen, Springfield's not averse to putting the ball up. Zaniska under center. Straight back. Here comes the rush. He gets it off. Ooh. Incomplete. Intended for number 88, Finizio. But it falls incomplete.
Chris Finizio.
Springfield will punt.
Watch your feet.
Single receiver is Kevin Doherty.
Oh. They only got 9 guys on the field. What?
They called a timeout. They called a timeout.
Oh.
Garnet Valley calls timeout because they only had 9 players on the field.
They had 2 guys ready to get out there, and then they weren't sure of themselves. They waited, then they counted, and they tried to get out there at the very last second. And Coach Allison not happy about that. Special teams got to be ready.
Garnet Valley's sideline looks like we have about 200 players. We have the freshmen are dressed, and there are 50 of them, and there's 110 on the varsity team, so it's about 160 players stretching from 25 to 25. Garnet Valley showing like they might come. It gets a punt off, and it goes out of bounds at about the 30.
Yeah, keep walking. 32.
32-yard line. 6:43 left to play in the first half. Garnet Valley trails 7-0.
Jaguars did come for that one. They were leaving the receivers back there by themselves, the return guys. This would be an opportune time for the Jags to put together a drive. 6.5 minutes worth, perhaps.
Hamby pitches wide, just getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Got a yard.
Is Matt Lassick. He picks up a yard.
So you got all
That play just didn't look crisp.
no, they were right out there with it. Kyle Long, Shovlin's in there playing linebacker or free safety. Kyle Long's out there.
Hamby under center. Hands off, straight ahead to Lassick. Lassick picks up 3. It'll be 3rd and 3, maybe 4. Garnet Valley's used to 3rd and 2s, 3rd and 1s.
Yeah.
We'll say hello to Grampy Morn in Maine, who's watching us. Said Len Rickey at home watching as well. 3rd and 4. Hamby turns it up, short of the first down.
That's actually Ryan Gallagher in
Yes,
there right
that
now.
is Ryan
Yeah.
Gallagher.
I don't know if Hamby got dinged up a little.
4th and 1. It appears Garnet Valley's going to go for it.
Gallagher, the 5'10", 145-pound sophomore out there
We don't see
with the reins of this football team.
We don't see Hamby being tended to by any medical people on the sideline. Springfield celebrating as if they've stopped him. See where the officials spot the ball.
It's going to be tight.
They're going to measure.
Where's he got the ball? They're right on the 42. The nose of the ball looks like it's on the 42. The chains are...
Yeah, I think he's short by about the length of the football.
Yeah. Well, knowing this chain gang, you never know. Oh, there's a lot of room to stretch. Yeah.
More than the length of the football.
Yeah.
Now the Springfield stands have filled out, so
Yeah.
those folks, wherever they had to park, they got here.
They're parking up at the middle school and taking buses down to get here. That's a tough break for the Jags. The sophomore quarterback in there just trying to do a straight power handoff to your toughest running back, Lassick. And Springfield just equal to the task that time and turns him away.
Quick pass to the outside. Good coverage. Kyle Long makes the catch. Nick Westberg makes the tackle, but a pickup of about 3.
Yeah. Yeah, you just...
No, Nick Westberg's on this side. That was...
Oh.
McKenzie gets inside the 30 for a first down at the 26.
Springfield sealed the edge very nicely there. Gave McKenzie a good corner to get after, and He did what good running backs do. Grabbed his team a first down.
1st and 10 at the Garnet Valley 26. McKenzie, the lone setback behind Sinikska. Handoff to McKenzie. He picks up about 3. Brought down by Moriarty.
McKenzie really makes up his mind and hits that hole hard in the middle.
He really fired off that time.
Yeah, nice and low, and knew there wasn't a whole lot of room to go, but he was taking some folks with him.
2nd and about 7.5. Quick toss to McKenzie. Tries to get outside and gets the first down backwards.
Yeah.
Runs about 3 yards backwards.
He's another one of those guys that just doesn't want to go down. He turned around, backpedaled his way to that first down.
Ball's at the Garnet Valley 15.
That's a quick toss they ran. That was right behind the pulling guard, Dan Pinestri, number 61 for Springfield.
Long and Durham come to this side. McKenzie in the backfield. Takes the handoff and is brought down after a gain of about 1 yard. I'm still searching the sideline looking for Ryan Hamby with some medical people, but I do not see him in the 160 players that are down on the field.
I was going to say it, huh?
2 wides to this side. Sinikska seemed to have trouble with the ball.
All right.
And they say he was brought down before he went out of bounds.
Oh, that
So
guy's
a loss
coming
of
off
about
a
a yard.
little tender there for
3rd and 10 at the Garnet Valley 15.
yeah, that's him. That's Sinikska that came up a little shaken up.
Looks like Springfield's going to run the clock down and then call timeout. .116 left in the first half. Springfield, we watched the Springfield kicker, number 3, Jack Corey, prior to the game, and he can boom them. So they're in scoring distance from here, whether they opt to try to go in or kick a field goal. They have the capability of scoring.
They've got plenty of time to do all of the above.
Yes.
They're minute and some left here in the half, and they're just taking some time to plot this out. I think their coach is over there telling them just that. You're minute 15 to go. I think they have maybe 1 timeout left. This is when we need our sideline reporter so we can find out what's wrong.
3rd and 10. Shotgun. Sinikska back to throw. Throws to the sideline. Caught.
Nice catch.
Short of the first down, I think.
But stops the clock because he's forced out of bounds.
4th and less than a yard. Ball's put in play.
This is another big decision for Springfield. Do they just kick this or do they go try to put another touchdown on the board?
Discussion on the sideline. Ball's put in play. 25-second clock is not running. The clock is not running. Oh, because he went out of bounds.
Yeah, but the play clock should be going.
Yes.
Well, then maybe it is. They're just
keeping it on the field. Springfield calls time.
So that's their second timeout. They have one more.
They will discuss this 4th and 1 play from the 6-yard line.
So if you're just joining us, the Jags are defending their own goal line here with a 4th and short. Looks like they're going to come out with the offense. Where are they? Yep, the offense is out there.
Number 3, Corey, is not on the field, so they're going for it. Siniska got a chance with that timeout to get his
make
leg
sure
back.
They don't jump again here.
Handoff inside, first down.
Tough
McKenzie
run.
gets inside the 5 to about the 3.
Tough run for McKenzie.
Zeke Alicio makes the tackle. 1:05 and the clock runs. Siniska hands to McKenzie again, and he's into the end zone.
He gets in.
And Springfield is up
Tough
by
play
13
right
to
off
nothing.
the left side of the offensive line. So Jags are looking 50 seconds left to go in the half. They'll be down 2 scores.
Finizio will hold, Corey will kick. And he booms another one. And it is good. 14 to nothing. 50 seconds. Garnet Valley is down by 2 touchdowns.
Down 2 scores. And they have 50 seconds here, so if Springfield should decide to put them in a position to make a return play on this kick, they still have 2 timeouts left. They burned one on a special teams play because they didn't have enough guys out there, but
looks like Garnet Valley has its hands team out.
yeah, they've been doing that all the time lately.
Danny Guy and Kevin Doherty are deep. Corey is the kicker. Garnet Valley fumbled at the Springfield 4 and didn't get in and turned the ball over. And also, they gave the ball up on a 4th and 1 at their own 43, and that's the result. This resultant touchdown to make it 14 to nothing. Corey to kick. He hits a high floater out of bounds at about the 25. It'll come out to the 35.
And Hamby must be dinged up a little because it looks like Ryan Gallagher's getting ready to go back in there again.
Oh, they're going to Garnet Valley's going to have them kick it again.
Make them kick it again.
Typically, it's accepted for just a 35-yard, put the ball down at the 35, but Garnet Valley is having them kick
Yeah, well, with
kick again.
With the half running down like this, they're going to try to make him kick it in bounds so that they can maybe get a shot at a bit of a return. Set them up for a possible chance at a late score here.
And of course, no time ran off the clock because it went out of bounds.
Right.
Nobody on Garnet Valley touched it. Left-footed Corey to kick from his own 35. He hits a floater that goes out of bounds again.
Do it again. Gonna move him back another 5.
Move him back another 5.
Okay, now I don't. Now you're dangerous. Not just kicking the ball into the line, the squib. You'd be giving up the ball on your own side of the field.
They will kick from the 30.
So Coach Ricky out there very quickly just saying, kick it again. Gonna make these guys kick one in bounds. So see what they do now. That's Jags already made 10 yards without running a play or 1 second off the clock.
Corey to kick it to this sideline. And
let it go.
It goes out of bounds again.
Move him back.
We will kick from the 25.
And
the coach
the
is
special
not
teams
pleased.
coach on the other side. They're close enough now. Now he's got to come back to the 25. This is crazy. This is.
I've never seen this.
Yeah.
This is high school.
Buck, you've done a number of. Have you ever seen this? 45 years of officiating. Buck has never seen this.
This.
You're watching history being made. I've never seen this.
This is now the 4th kick.
This is the 4th.
Never saw it.
I feel like there's like tin cup.
Three penalties.
Somebody tell him to just kick the ball in bounds.
I think that's what he was just told by the.
Yeah, no.
I think he was told that the last time.
Squib kick it now.
Down the middle. Outside the hash.
Oh, he could have let that one go.
Kevin Doherty finds a seam and gets out to midfield.
All right, so.
Crossing 15 yards.
Yep.
Ball's at midfield, 44.6 seconds left to play in the half. Garnet Valley trails 14-0.
Now we'll see what kind of arm the sophomore has.
Hope he throws.
Number 2, the 5'10", 145 pounds.
We're going to find out here. Be nice to be able to go to shotgun. Give him some room.
Ryan Gallagher.
Unbelievable.
For all that, we just handed off to Danny Guy. We called timeout.
Yeah, it's real tough duty to in the bright lights of homecoming. 150 guys dressed on the sideline, about 7,000 or 8,000 people in Moda Frank Stadium, and it's like, here, kid, you got the keys.
Yeah, I saw him last night. I don't know, man. You get to the 50 and run a dive play.
I'm sure it was an option. You saw that there. They're back in with a double tight formation. So they may be going conservative here. Or they could release the tight ends up the seam.
Or they give it to the...
Gallagher keeps it. Gets inside the 40 to the 35. Going to line up over the ball and probably spike it.
31 seconds.
Stop the clock.
I'll watch it for you.
Okay.
Ball
30.
set in play.
28. 26.
26 second. Dive play.
18, 17.9.
Lassick stop for a 1-yard gain.
Now the Jags use their last timeout.
17.9 seconds left.
This would be huge if they could come away from this drive with points, because I believe they did win the toss and deferred, so they'll come back and get the ball back after the half. Be a good way to jump right back into this game. Jags paid the price in the first half. That's a sign of a good football team. They make you pay for your mistakes, and the Jags going for it on 4th down and not getting there gave Springfield the short field.
Jason Rose goes wide. Danny Guy in the slot. Lassick behind Gallagher. Gallagher drops back the pass. Throws down this sideline.
Oh!
Yes!
He's gonna get a penalty.
Penalty on Jonathan Rickey.
Well, not on him.
The defender held Jonathan Rickey.
John Rickey streaking down the sideline from the tight end spot.
Phil Shovlin was the defender. No, it's a 15-yard penalty.
15-yard penalty in high school. But
we'll put the ball at the 25 or 20-yard line.
Well, that'll only be
holding.
A 10-yard job. Jerry DiGiacomo with the down marker. Down well before the side judge. Moving the chains.
12 seconds left to play. I think Garnet Valley needs to pick up another 10 yards before Jason Rose can be comfortable, and they also have to stop the clock somehow. So, no timeouts. Ryan Gallagher under center.
Nope.
Now Springfield calls timeout.
This time you had Jason Rose at the top of your screen, split wide. One-on-one with number 20, Jack Spence. Rose is 6'3", 185, so you're going to throw a jump ball to anybody on Garnet Valley, it's either him or John Rickey.
Spence is 5'11", 140.
.1 seconds left in the game.
This last 50 seconds has taken forever.
Yeah.
Gallagher under center. Danny Guy in the slot. Jason Rose at the top of your screen, split wide. Gallagher straight back to throw. Down the middle. Intended for Rose, incomplete. Well, Rose and Guy were both there.
Looks like they're going to give him a shot. Bringing in the field goal unit here. 6.4 seconds left. Who's that number?
Jason Rose.
Number 4, Jack Bush.
Jack Bush to hold. The ball's at the 31-yard line. It'll be a 41-yard attempt.
He's got this distance.
Good snap and hold necessary.
Yeah.
Ball's down. Kick is up, and it looks like it's wide left. Into the band.
He jumped on it.
The ball will go over to Springfield with
2.5 seconds left.
seconds.
So not a bad play there. I think just kind of rushed himself and hooked it, kind of like I did all day this afternoon. But golf clubs. So it looks like Springfield's gonna go into victory formation here and be happy with the 2-score lead going into halftime, and why not?
At the half, Springfield leads 14-0 over your hometown Jaguars. We will have
we're going to stay right here with you
presentation
because
of the
they're rolling out
court
right now, and I will do my best to keep up with these cars. The first car you see coming in on your left is Lainey Boscheman and Megan Arders. Megan Arders in the car. The daughter of Jerry Arders, class of 1982, but I digress. Lainey Boscheman is proud to be president of the National Honor Society, takes part in the Math Club, Science Olympiad, and Newspaper Club as well. She's also a part of the High Q team, varsity tennis, and the theater program. A favorite memory of Lainey's in high school is from her sophomore year when she helped lead Garnet Valley High Q team to win the national championship. One major accomplishment for high school for Lainey came recently when she was invited to compete in a math competition at MIT in September. She was selected amongst only 300 other girls across the nation to attend. After graduating, Lainey plans on majoring in biomedical engineering. Today, Lainey is getting a head start on her future today by working at the Fox Chase Cancer Research Center, where she researches liver cancer over the summer. Wow. With her in the car is Megan Arders, and she is being escorted by her dad, of course, Gerald Arders, and Lainey with her father, Michael Boscheman. Megan Arders is the president of the Drama Club, president of Chorus, and the co-editor of the school newspaper. She's also a member of Master Singers Student Council and is the 2017 school board representative. Beyond clubs, Megan plays varsity field hockey and outdoor track, and she is in the Garnet Valley Play productions and will be playing Elle in Legally Blonde this fall. Spending time working on the plays, one of Megan's favorite high school memories is from when she and the other cast members traveled to New York City together to see The Color Purple. Following high school, Megan plans on attending Temple University to major in either English or French education and minor in musical theater. If she does not go to Temple, Megan wants to study archaeology at Bryn Mawr College. Lastly, Megan would like to thank her loving parents, brothers, and cats for helping her get to where she is today. Seen some of those plays with on Facebook, little snippets of the drama club. It's amazing what they do these days. And Megan is usually one of the leads there. I know her mom is the Heather Ross Arders is the drummer head. Okay, we'll move along to the next car. Madeline Walker and Dana Caldwell. Madeline is greatly involved in Garnet Valley Student Council and as the vice president of the club, and as well as being last year's overall Minithon chair. She also takes part in clubs such as Peer Counselors, Interact, Students Unite for Her, Spanish Club, Educators Rising, and is a member of the National Honor Society. Over the course of the past 3 years, Madeline's favorite memories include all of the homecoming weekends. Currently, Madeline works at Chester Bethel Preschool. Outside of school, Madeline takes great pride in her family for annually adopting an underprivileged family during the holiday season. Madeline and her family greatly enjoy delivering gifts to them each year. In her future, Madeline plans on attending college to major in international relations. Dana Caldwell. Madeline Walker is driving out tonight with Dana Caldwell, and they are both escorted by their fathers, Jeff Walker and Mike Caldwell. Dana is a student ambassador for Unite for Her at Garnet Valley High School, which is an organization that promotes breast cancer awareness. Her and her sister Paige established a Unite for Her club within the high school to help further raise awareness. One of Dana's favorite memories from high school has been participating in her junior year Disney-themed float for homecoming. Outside of school, Dana works at Banana Republic. After high school, Dana plans on majoring in molecular biology to conduct scientific research. Emily Tracewell, and this is the third car over, the black car. Emily Tracewell and Kara Durkee. Emily's a member of the Garnet Valley Student Council and is a part of Minithon leadership team as a special event coordinator. She co-founded the Cinema Club in her sophomore year and is the treasurer of it today. Also, Emily is a member of the Interact Spanish, Chinese, SAD, and yearbook clubs and is a member of the National Honor Society. Before injuries that have prevented her from continuing to play sports, Emily played lacrosse and soccer at competitive levels. From soccer, Emily greatly remembers traveling the nation with her team and is proudest of when she was named amongst the top 11 best players at regionals. One of Emily's proudest moments is when she only got one question wrong on the math section of the PSSA in 4th grade. In school, Emily's favorite memory has been participating in all of the homecoming spirit weeks and homecoming floats. After graduation, she plans on attending either the University of Central Florida or Temple University to study event management. Kara Durkee is next to her, and they are both escorted by their dads, Emily and Kara, Chris Tracewell and Doug Durkee. Kara Durkee is the marketing chair for the Social Justice Club and is actively involved in other clubs such as French Club, American Sign Language Club, and Students Unite for Her. Every year, Kara has hosted the class of 2018 float meetings and always loves being involved in the excitement and craziness that build up to the enjoyable and rewarding parades. Speaking of float meetings, she would like to thank her close friends Sydney Buell and Sam McDonald for helping hide a platter of Chick-fil-A nuggets from their classmates until the end of the last meeting. Outside of school, she has always had a passion for horse riding, and Kara volunteers at Skylight Stables once a week in addition to having trained in English-style riding ever since she was 3 years old. Post-grad, Kara plans on attending college anywhere warm to study marketing. In the next car is Lauren Garrity and Lindsay Danahauer. Lauren is the treasurer for the class of 2018, holds the service chair position in National Honor Society, and is a member of the Student Council. She is also in clubs such as Interact, Social Justice, and Leo's Club. Also, Lauren plays varsity soccer and lacrosse for the school. Each year, in addition to memories made from these clubs and activities, Lauren's favorite part of the year is the Thursday night before the homecoming weekend. Amidst all the last-minute craziness, she always enjoys spending one final late night before the day of the parade. Outside of school, Lauren has recently become a volunteer at a local Ronald McDonald House in Wilmington, Delaware. In her future, she plans to major in either engineering, actuarial science, or biostatistics. Lauren and Lindsay Danahauer are sharing a car tonight, and they are escorted by Rob Garrity and Drew Fox. Lindsay Danahauer is the vice president for the class of 2018, the treasurer of the Interact Club, and a member of the Student Council. This year, she established the Student Leadership Advisory Council, where the officers of Garnet Valley's various clubs can meet and discuss what they have been accomplishing within their clubs. From her involvement in these groups, Lindsay's favorite part of the year is in the fall when she spends many exciting late nights working on the float. Outside of school, Lindsay takes part in competitive dancing, which she's been doing since she was 6 years old. Also, she obtained a summer internship this past year at the Ardian Group, an organization that specializes in event management. A self-described, hardworking, well-rounded person, Lindsay will continue to stay active in her future while majoring in biomedical science. In car number 5, we have McKenna Mink, granddaughter of Don Mink, the voice of the Valley, and Emma Taviano,
Her best buddy.
her best friend. McKenna Mink actively participates in the Spanish, Yearbook, Interact, Minithon, and Drama clubs. Besides taking part in many groups such as these, McKenna is in the theater program and plays varsity girls lacrosse. Has a state championship trophy to her credit in there. Beginning her acting career at a young age, McKenna has played a role in a total of 19 Garnet Valley musicals. Acting in play productions outside of Garnet Valley, she once performed in a musical with famous comedian Wanda Sykes. Seeing success in lacrosse, McKenna was named Honorable Mention All-Delco in 2015 and contributed to the state championship win in 2015. Outside of school, McKenna dedicates time to working at Ravenizi Pizzeria. Following graduation, McKenna plans on majoring in nutrition with a minor in either communications or music, and she hopes on attending a college with a strong football team so she can enjoy cheering them on. McKenna would like all underclassmen to know that nothing is better than the time spent in high school with your friends and peers. Her message to them is, we're all one big family, so please don't take it for granted, because trust me, it'll be some of you on this field in the blink of an eye. McKenna is riding with Emma Taviano, and they are escorted by their dads, Greg Mink and Jim Taviano. Emma Taviano is the treasurer of the Garnet Valley Varsity Club and is also a member of the Spanish, Yearbook, Peer Counselors, and Tops soccer clubs. Emma is a member of the National Honor Society, too. She plays both lacrosse and field hockey and is proud to have been selected to be on the Pennsylvania Schoolgirls Lacrosse Association all-academic team. In high school, her favorite memories include the ones made while cheering the football team on in Jag Nation. Emma hopes to continue making memories after high school and in college, where she will major in biology. Lastly, Emma is technically the youngest girl on our court tonight, as she was born on Leap Day. Interesting. Natalie Betcher, granddaughter of our booth visitor tonight, Buck Betcher. She's riding with Rachel Ellison. Natalie is proud to be the president of Garnet Valley High School Student Council and the historian of the Mystery Club. She also participates in other clubs such as Students Unite for Her, FCCLA, Drama Club, President's Club, and Educators Rising Club. In addition to clubs, Natalie is also part of the high school's theater program, and she is the girls' varsity lacrosse manager alongside her best friend, Rachel. Earlier this year, Natalie was recognized as Rotary Student of the Month. Outside of school, she works as a hostess at Avenue Kitchen and babysits for families around the Garnet Valley area. The 4 years she has spent at the high school have provided her with some of the favorite memories while watching everyone grow with her over the past 4 years, especially while working on the float. After graduation, Natalie plans to continue learning and grow at a 4-year university where she will study early childhood education and special education. Natalie, again, is riding with Rachel Ellison, and both girls are escorted by their fathers, Chip Betcher and Mike Ellison. Rachel Ellison is the editor-in-chief of the school's yearbook, the president of Mystery Club, the treasurer of French Club, and is the public relations officer for the varsity club. She is also in Interact Club, SAD, National Honor Society, National Arts Honor Society, and National Quill and Scroll Honor Society. Beyond clubs, Rachel is the captain of the field hockey team and the manager of the varsity lacrosse team with Natager. Outside of school, she works as a waitress at Fellini's Cafe and as a front desk clerk at Mainline Health, Fitness, and Wellness Center. Each year, Rachel looks forward to week heading up to homecoming as she competes with another in Spirit Week and the float. She loves going all out for every Spirit Day and dancing with all of her friends in the float. After graduation, Rachel plans on attending college somewhere in the South to study either communications or business. Lastly, Rachel would like to share her birthday is on Groundhog's Day, so go Punxsutawney Phil. In the last car is Lauren Ricciardi. Lauren is the event decorator of the Walking Club and is also a part of the Drama Club and Peer Pals Club. She actively helps with Garnet Valley Plays as well. Outside of school, she's a cheerleader on the BYC Spirit team. She also works for the company Two Men in a Truck. She is accompanied tonight by her best friend, Maddie DeMarco. Lauren's favorite memories from high school are made when spending time with Maddie in clubs such as Peer Pals, including the times around the holiday season when they make and design gingerbread houses together. After this year, Lauren plans on continuing her high school education for the next 3 years. Afterwards, she hopes to apply her skills and knowledge learned while working at Giggy Bites. And the winner is Lindsay Danahauer from car number 4. And after reading all that, I just realized I never got my bet in at the pool down at the alumni tent. So,
Pat, that was well done. Jeez, are you breathless?
I'm done.
Jeez.
I'm done.
That was like reading War and Peace in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Lindsay.
Yeah, that
and
was
to all the girls.
Absolutely. I mean, just reading that absorbed what these kids are into. Man, I don't know how they find time to go to school.
Yes, they sure are busy young ladies. Unbelievable.
They're announcing the winners of the Spirit Week. So the seniors won the
Surprise,
Spirit
seniors
Week
won it for
competition again.
the umpteenth time in a row.
They actually did a nice Broadway-themed production float this year, I guess, capitalizing on the talents of Megan Arders and McKenna Mink doing a duet from the show Chicago. Seniors also won the banner competition, whatever that is. So we're still with 14 minutes to go until the second half gets underway. I believe the bands will perform now at halftime. So we'll let you keep watching this scene, and if you don't hear anything, it's because we're not talking.
Because you're out of breath.
We're gonna let you go. We'll be back a few minutes before kickoff, and enjoy the rest of the night. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Congratulations.
This is like the Troy Aikman and
Joe Buck.
Buck,
Yes.
the shot. We need a better backdrop if we're going to do this. But team coach. All right, we'll yield the field to the Garnet Valley Jaguar Marching Band.
A great show by the Garnet Valley Band on their Star Wars theme. The winner of the homecoming queen is Lindsay Danahauer. We did not hear who the king was. Calling all Garnet Valley families. Garnet Ford would like to say thank you for making us your dealer of choice. We've arranged for a fundraiser to donate up to $6,000 to the Garnet Valley Post-Prom, and we need everyone's help. The best part of this fundraiser is it doesn't cost you anything. Garnet Ford will donate $20 for every test drive up to $6,000. All it takes is 10 minutes of your time. Please stop by the Garnet Valley High School Sunday, November 5th between 9 and 4 and take a quick spin in an awesome new Ford. From the Mustang convertible to the F-150 pickup. It's that easy. All it takes is 10 minutes to help the post-prom make $6,000, and again, it's 100% free to you. It's just our way of saying thank you from the Garnet Ford family to yours. Remember, it's Sunday, November 5th at 9 to 4. Spread the word. Anyone at least 18 years old with a valid driver's license can do it. And that is at the Garnet Valley High School, Sunday, November 5th, 9 to 4. Well, Garnet Valley is down 14 to nothing. We speculated that it would be a game that might be decided by penalties or turnovers. And Garnet Valley, of course, turned it over at the Springfield 4 when it appeared they would have a touchdown in their grasp, but that was not to be. Turnover and then on an attempt at a 4th and 1 at midfield, they did not succeed, and Springfield went in and scored again. So Garnet Valley is down 14 to nothing.
Yeah, you look. It's a very long halftime tonight. Obviously, you saw the homecoming court activities and the band. It was a half-hour halftime.
And Pat read the script for 1.5 hours.
Feeling fresh,
time.
I've
just been informed that Ryan Hamby will not return tonight. So the quarterbacking chores are in the hands of Ryan Gallagher.
Ryan Gallagher, the sophomore, he's down on the sidelines, loosening up, and like we said, that's some heady stuff for a sophomore. You always know you're one hit away when you're the backup quarterback, and so I'm sure has prepared himself all week, and so you hope the rest of your team and the senior leadership and especially this half, you hope your defense can come out and take a little bit of control of the line of scrimmage and give Garnet Valley some opportunities to get back in this. First things first, though, the Jags will get the ball to start the second half, and they need to come out and come out clicking here and put this to within a one-score game with at least the full quarter remaining at the end of it all. So here we go. Keep your seatbelts fastened. This is going to be a good one.
54 years ago tonight, George and Ruth Ann Wenner went on their first date at PMC. Little Bird told me that story.
Pennsylvania Military College?
Pennsylvania, which is now Widener.
Yeah.
Garnet Valley will be moving right to left across your whatever screen you're looking at.
Across your 60-inch smart TV.
Garnet Valley has been chosen as the game of the week, and it will be presented on Channel 6 this evening with Jeff Kaversky at 11 o'clock. Snippets of the game.
Was that? It was the CBS 3 game of the week as well.
Corey kicks it low and down the middle rather than trying to go for a sideline.
Ooh,
and here comes a hole. And Kevin Doherty gets up the sideline.
Oh.
Knocked out of bounds. The Springfield 43.
That's a
He
bit
picked
of
it up at about the 20. And a hole just opened wide open.
Yeah, it came right through the middle, and he got
he ran through
got
it.
up to speed pretty quickly, turned it around, and delivered the spark that this Garnet Valley team needed coming out of that locker room. So gives his team a short field before he was ridden out of bounds, as they like to say, on those sideline tackles.
Our quarterback is Ryan Gallagher, sophomore, number 2. Gallagher back to throw.
Oh, he's open.
Wide open, down the middle, John Rickey to the 10.
Wow.
33-yard hookup between Gallagher and Rickey.
That's the
first pass of the night for Garnet Valley.
The Georgia Tech secret. You get those D-backs rolling up, thinking you're going to be handing off to that dive back. Tight end just out there all by himself. It's Danny.
Danny Guy picks up about a yard. And Gallagher didn't try to throw it on a line. He just laid it up and let John run under it.
Yeah, that's smart. Just get it out there.
Gallagher's a 5'10", 145-pound sophomore. Guy again, off right tackle this time, brought down at about the 7.
So we're decent gain there, but we're at the third down and 6. They can still make a first down before they.
Shane Van Horn comes in to be in 2 tight end formation.
Yep.
John Rickey on the other side. Oop. Danny Guy comes to the slot. Rory Glacken to the wide side. Straight ahead goes.
Oh, Gallagher.
Gallagher! My gosh, what a great fake. And into the end zone.
Gallagher
goes
running
Ryan
the option.
Gallagher.
Great
it's suddenly
pull.
the Ryan Gallagher show.
Great pull right there by the sophomore and running it around the corner.
Jack Bush puts it down, and the kick is up and good. And Garnet Valley trails 14-7. And another $100 from Joseph Anthony Retreat Spa and Salon. They weren't going to get off the hook, Pat.
He was getting off cheap early, but Jags come back and do that. That was 1 minute and 45 seconds. And the Jags are back in and score. Put this game to within 7. So you had a great return by Doherty. You had Gallagher come out with the pass to John Rickey to set up
and then a 7-yard run.
A 7-yard run, yeah.
And Gallagher's being tapped on by his teammates on the sideline. Yep. Now, as you said, coming out of the halftime, Pat, you said it's up to the defense to hold Springfield down.
Yeah.
Here we go. We'll see it.
Yep.
Jason Rose hits it deep to the opposite corner, taken at about the 8, dropped.
Oh, geez.
A hole. And he gets out to about the 27-yard line.
The 23.
Kyle Long, 23-yard line. I counted the wrong stripe.
Actually, it's a pretty good coverage. They had a chance to make a big play down there, but that Kyle Long is going to get away from the first guy. And Jags, nice job covering and getting down there, giving Springfield less than average
Doherty
field position.
and Westberg are the corners. Jason Rose is the safety. High snap. Little swing pass out to the sideline.
Oh, you got a wrap.
Broken tackle, the ball's loose. Oh, no, it's a shoe. A shoe's loose.
A shoe's loose. And Garnet Valley recovers the shoe. But good pursuit there. The first guy slowed him up, but didn't quite wrap him up, but plenty of help coming for a short
gain of about a yard.
Oh,
trip up to the backfield.
There he is. Moriarty blitzing.
It was the D end on that side that hit him initially. I think that was Andrade. It's 3rd and 11. Look for Sinixa to throw. He's got 2 men to this side. He's looking this way, and he's stormed under.
Snowed under.
Whoa! Moriarty
on the blitz.
Sinixa didn't have a chance.
No, he dropped back and he was snowed under. So that's a
loss of about 7. Bullock punts it away. Oh, it's a long driving punt. And Doherty fumbles but falls on it inside the 45. Ryan Hamby is on the sideline without a helmet and without shoulder pads. We will not see Ryan Hamby the rest of the evening.
Yeah. And
Ryan Gallagher at quarterback. Danny Guy off left side, picks up a couple. Out over the 45 to about the 46-yard line.
Tackle there by Patrick Clemens.
Patrick Clemens makes a lot of tackles.
Yeah. Jaguars right up on the ball.
And to replace the ball, do the officials. Gallagher under center.
Audible.
Kept it himself. He may have the first. It took a host of Springfield tacklers to bring down the 145-pound Gallagher.
There's a part of me that was very excited about that.
Oh,
there's
a flag on the field.
There's also a part of me that says, don't take too many hits.
Yeah.
You're the third quarterback. I don't know who's next.
This was well behind the play. Personal foul. Clipping. Oh, tripping? I never saw clipping called against the defense.
looks like the only other quarterback on the roster is another sophomore, Reese Malik, 5'4", 140 pounds. So the Jags, I think he was close to the first down himself, but obviously they're definitely getting the first down here. And a
15-yarder
tripping. That must have meant it was more like a leg whip than a trip.
Doherty's in its wide receiver, and Gallagher comes in with the play. Ball's at the 32-yard line of Springfield.
He's open again.
Oh, he didn't lay it up this time. This time he threw it.
He went for the bullet.
Yeah. He had a man wide open, and he threw it too hard and too low. I think that was Jonathan Rickey.
Yeah. Yeah, John Rickey wide open again, right up the seam. And the sophomore just kind of gunned it, but everybody, look at that. That's awesome. They just, it goes into the huddle, and all the upperclassmen pat him on the helmet, say, get the next one.
2nd and 10. Springfield continues to crowd the line of scrimmage. He pitches. Got a blocker.
Get out there. Get out there.
Lassick to about the 20. First down.
Gallagher took a big hit from Jaden McKenzie on that play, but got the pitch out. Danny Guy leading that blocking on the end for Lassick. Did a nice job shielding.
Yeah, Lassick Guy was in the slot, but he was the blocker on the outside. Guy and Lassick behind Gallagher. Lassick takes the handoff. Off tackle, number 13, McKenzie. Pulls him down as well as Pat Clemens. He gets to about the 19.
Yeah, McKenzie got in there first, put a hit on him, but kind of spun away and lost his grip. Clemens had to come in and clean that one up.
2nd and 8.
Got a dust cloud.
Something's being sprayed. Some dust thing is being sprayed in the Jaguar Nation.
That's the...
Ball's into the 15, carried by Guy.
The Jag Nation put out the dust cloud of baby powder, I guess. Doing the old LeBron James thing in unison.
3rd and 4. Guy in the slot. Lassick in the backfield. Hand off to Lassick. Oh, no, keeps it. Frank. Ryan Gallagher gets to the outside.
First down. At the corner.
Inside the 5. Ryan Gallagher is doing a heck of a job here in the early part of the third quarter.
Doing a nice job. I don't know if they realize they're playing against the third quarterback here. Maybe that's making the defenders kind of bite on that first option a little more. But Gallagher showing a lot of composure and judgment, keeping that ball, and
1st and goal with the 4.
Picking up some big yardage.
Guy is brought down.
Thrown down.
Yes, he's thrown down.
Number 61, Dan Pinestri.
Little extracurricular.
Yeah.
Just say he lost a yard. 2nd and goal with the 5.
Someone coming off the field a little hobbly.
Two men in the slot. And Springfield calls time.
Obviously, Springfield thought they were out of position a little bit. They got a quick timeout, so that's their first.
Garnet Valley has come out here with new life here in the third quarter.
a sense of purpose, if you will. Yeah, I mean, that's doesn't take much to get you fired up. You got a full crowd here, and then Doherty's return put the crowd right back in it, and then a couple good plays there. And defense made the stop they needed to make.
Yeah, the defense did a great job.
Jags threatening again. This close to tying it up. This place will go crazy.
Second and goal at the 5. Rory Glacken is wide. Doherty and Guy are in the slot inside of Glacken. Lassick, the lone running back in the backfield with Gallagher, and Strong to this side. Lassick gets a yard.
The inside of that Springfield defensive line doing a nice job taking away that inside handoff.
Could it have been that they were showing that formation to see how Springfield defensed it? And now we'll see what the brain trusts come up with. Third and goal at the 4. Ryan talks to Lassick and Ricky prior to the getting under center. And Garnet Valley moves. The left side of the Garnet Valley line moved.
That's tough.
Another mistake in a game that's going to be close. One of the Garnet Valley offensive linemen got a little antsy, made a move before the ball was snapped. Third and goal at the 9 now.
Same formation.
Same formation. Lassick takes it straight ahead. Did he fumble again?
Yeah.
Garnet Valley fumbles inside the Springfield 10 and loses the ball for the second time tonight.
Yeah, you see that umpire throw the beanbag out. You knew that ball came out. So tough break again for Garnet Valley. They follow up the false start with a fumble and give Springfield the ball back.
Garnet Valley looked like it had new life, and that should might take some wind out of their sails. Up to the defense.
Yep. Defense should be feeling a little bit pumped.
Ball's at the 7.
Great first series.
Hand it off. Trying to get outside is McKenzie, and he does not get outside.
That's Shevlin.
Oh, Shovlin. Number 7.
Loses a yard, right?
I think so. Second and 11. Does Springfield throw down here? Wide receivers to each side. Kevin Doherty is one-on-one with Kyle Long. They come up the middle for no gain.
Nice job. Schenkel? Yep. Zach Schenkel with that tackle, but give credit to those guys inside on the line. Number 97 checking in, Daniel Laird, or Tyler Sparks. Daniel Laird.
3rd and 9 at the Springfield 8. Springfield leads 14-7 with 3 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Sinixka throws it deep, and it's caught inbounds. The defender got turned around. Sinixka laid it right in for Kyle Long, And the ball's out to the 36-yard line.
Yeah, just enough time, to get that ball off. And made a big play along the sideline. Yeah, that's going to happen. .252 left in the third quarter.
Sinitska under center. Hands off. Straight up the middle is McKenzie. He picks up a couple. Brought down by a linebacker. We can't make out the number. Oh, it's saying Danny Laird, number 97.
Yep.
2nd and 7. That was a big play by Springfield, getting out from their own goal line.
Old Drotty in there, Laird in there, Cade Brennan in there. It's like Shiraki or Salas.
Pass to the outside. It's Durham.
10 yards.
Durham,
face
mask
Could be-
on Durham.
Should be
Durham,
on the offense.
Yes,
Yeah.
Durham grabbed Nick Westberg's face mask.
Looks like we'll be going the other way.
Durham on the reception, flag is flag.
Personal foul, face mask against Springfield. It occurred at the 50-yard line. It will be back 15 yards from there.
Take him back to the original line of scrimmage.
Ryan Shomo looks like he's having some problems here on the sideline. He was not expected to start tonight. He gave it a go, and now he's having some problems on the sideline. 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line of Springfield. Players all moving various spots. Here comes the rush. Gets it
he
off
just whipped
to
it. Oh, that's going to
nobody.
be grounding.
To nobody.
He's out of the pocket, but he made it past the line of scrimmage. And then I don't know
Finizio was under
what the rule is in high school, but
Sinitska was under a great deal of pressure.
yeah, that was a designed rollout, but the pocket was exploded up by the Garnet Valley rush.
2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Garnet Valley trails 14-7.
So this kid's lining up inside now to do an out. Out and up. Something.
Kyle Long is one-on-one
They gotta get him.
with Doherty on the other side.
Give him help over there.
Here comes a rush, right up the middle, screen pass
Oh, he dropped it.
to drop the ball, incomplete. Garnet Valley was on it, but it was incomplete. Looked like Josh Shiraki. 4th down.
Another good series for the Jags defense there. Except for the one long completion. They're very solid all along.
Lone safety is Kevin Doherty. Bullock will punt, standing inside his 30. Low snap. He gets it off. Fair catch called and made at the 29-yard line, 28-yard line.
Doherty does a nice job fielding those.
Yeah, right in the face of two defenders coming
traffic
down.
coming at him.
Ball set at the 29-yard line. 1:57 left to go in the third quarter. Garnet Valley trails 14-7. Lassick picks up 2. I watched Gallagher on that play, and he carried out that fake all the way upfield. 2nd and 8 at the 32. Guy and Lassick. Split. And it's Lassick
tough
picking
run.
up the first down, I believe.
Yeah, good spot.
55, Jeff Biancanello thought he had him and is upset with himself. First and 10, Garnet Valley at its own 40. Gallagher comes out from center. Straight ahead, Lassick.
Nice.
Picks up about 9.
Right up the middle.
Ball's at the 49. Need to get to the 50.
Mahoney
Midfield.
and Early.
I didn't see if Shomo went back
Shomo's
in or
not
not.
out. He's still on the training table, but
Okay.
the word was that Josh Shiraki might be in their guard. We'll see.
Strong formation to this side. Lassick takes it straight ahead, over the 50 to about the 47. Pick up a 4.
Jake Early is just manhandling his guy in the middle of the field. There's 6'3", 250 Early. Just in a wrestling match, and he's got 2 pins so far in this series.
First and 10, Garnet Valley. 5 seconds. Will they get the playoff? They do. 1 extra play for the... Oh, and Lassick just runs over people.
Lowers the boom.
Inside the 35. About a 12-yard gain. As time runs out in the third, Garnet Valley is behind 14-7.
14-7 going into the fourth quarter with the football. The Jags definitely came out of the halftime locker room with a new sense of spirit and energy there. Now on another good drive to end that quarter, and they'll keep the ball going in. 12 minutes left in this one, folks.
Garnet Valley has lost 2 fumbles inside the Springfield 10. Jason Cassidy is the winner of the raffle that's been going off since the start of the season for the Eagles versus Dallas football game.
Ooh. In Dallas?
No, it's here. We still have to play Dallas twice, right? Don't we? All right, Garnet Valley is at the Springfield 33-yard line. First and 10. Straight handoff to Danny Guy. Gets in inside the 30 to about the 29. Garnet Valley's offense has come out with more zip.
Yeah.
Their defense has been tougher here in the second half.
Like I say, this drive especially, the offensive line is looking like the second half offensive line we've seen in several of these games. They're starting to control this line of scrimmage.
Gallagher keeps it over the 30, just short of the first down by about a yard.
Yep.
Good tackle by Shovlin, or he might have picked up some more.
Yep. But we're looking at this in the first half. You commented, we're used to seeing 3rd and 2, and we were seeing 3rd and 5s and 3rd and 7s. Now that's the difference here. Now you're getting 3rd and manageable, and I think you're still in 4-down territory.
Yes.
As we clock winds under 11 minutes left in the game.
Play clocks are turned off. Gallagher hands off to Lassick, who picks up nothing.
Nothing
4th
doing
down.
there. Not a bad time to take a timeout if you're so inclined, just to You know they're going to go for it.
Shane Van Horn comes in.
They really
tight
need
end
to
formation.
understand their the gravity of their situation right here.
Ball's at the 25.
Ball game here, man.
Yeah,
4th and more than a yard, almost 2.
big heavy formation, double tight ends.
And Ryan Gallagher is brought down in the backfield.
That play just didn't develop. They were
Kevin Deal, the tight end.
Springfield's defense was all over that. They weren't going to be able to get it to the up man, and the assignment football. The guy who had the quarterback was right on it. So the Jags 0 for 2 on 4th down tonight.
Yes, they are.
2 fumbles inside the 10.
Two fumbles inside the 10 and 2 4th and 1s.
Yep.
Difference in the game.
Were not converted.
And we're still only 7 points behind here
10 minutes left.
with 10 minutes to go in this game. So the defense is called on again here to
New formation
get the
here
football back.
for Springfield. I formation. Trying to get to the outside is Shovlin. There's a penalty on the play. I think it's going to be motion against Springfield.
Yeah, you said there's a new formation, and maybe it wasn't supposed to be. So Jags get a break with one of Springfield's mistakes.
Hey, Springfield's had a lot of penalties tonight.
Springfield has had a lot of penalties tonight. And the past 2 weeks, they had 13 penalties each in each of the last 2 games. So it's 1st and 15 for Springfield at its own 24.
Garnet Valley needs a turnover.
Zaniska to throw. He completes it, but
Hit right away.
just at the original line of scrimmage.
Good job.
Good tackle by Kevin Doherty.
Dirty, yeah.
3rd and 9 at about the 30. 9:30 left to play
Clock running.
in the game. Garnet Valley trails 14-7. One-on-one coverage at the bottom of our screen. And here comes a rush.
He got
and
him.
he's brought down.
Cade Brennan.
Cade Brennan brings Sineska down for a loss back to about the 20.
Big hit.
So it'll
Brennan,
be
we
3rd
keep
and about
saying.
16.
6'4", 235, man. He closed some ground pretty quick there to get Sineska.
3rd and 16.
One of my former players.
One of Jerry's former players. Taught him everything he knows.
1 short, 4 short.
He was taller than Jerry when he was in the
Pretty much.
in the 100-pound team.
Here comes a rush, and they get him again.
Oh, the ball's on the ground. No, it's not.
But a punt.
But it's 4th down. Jags defense holds again. Now the offense needs to.
Bullock to punt. Kevin Doherty to field the punt. It's high. Kevin calls for a fair catch right at midfield.
All right, now the offense needs to kind of return the favor for the defense here. Defense has been tough this entire second half. The Jags will come right out. Shomo back in the lineup. So you got Shomo and McCullough on this side. Mahoney at the center. You got Early and Adigwe on the other side with John Rickey at the tight end.
Split. Oh, no, it wasn't a split. I read the second man through, and it was the first man. No gain. Jason Cassidy is the winner of the raffle for club box seats to the Eagles versus Dallas. What's the date on that? December 31st.
Shomo at 6'2", 290 is back in the game, but he's moving a little slow. They got to make sure the speed of the defense doesn't hurt you in those situations.
Lassick gets ahead for about 3. It'll be 3rd and 5.
You got to give the Springfield team a lot of credit. They got a bunch of guys going both ways, but they don't seem to be feeling any of those effects.
And Springfield's punted 3 times tonight and here in the second half, so Garnet Valley's had the offense on the field, but Springfield's defense has come to the top. Gallagher keeps it, pitches late.
Oh, tough run.
Danny Guy gets a couple, but it's going to be 4th down.
Springfield, nice job stringing that out. Defending the option very well, had all the options covered. And
Garnet Valley will punt so that Springfield has a ways to go. Kyle Long, their speedster, is deep.
Jaguars lining up to punt.
Jason Rose takes the snap, kicks it towards the sideline, and it goes out of bounds at about the 20.
That's not what he wanted.
18.
Not what he wanted, but pretty good field position for Garnet Valley here. Anytime you get a high school team inside the 20.
55 left.
So the clock becomes the extra player for Springfield now with 5:55 left to go in the game. The Jaguar defense is going to be called upon to make one more stop. Maybe they should just score themselves, get a turnover.
Yes.
Score.
That would be nice.
Adam Oldrati and Brennan the ends, Shiraki, Salas the
high
tackles.
formation. And Springfield calls time.
Some confusion on the Springfield side, and the coach coming out to get them squared away. Is that their second timeout?
I believe so. Garnet Ford is offering up to $6,000 to help fund the Garnet Valley post-prom party. You can be a participant in that by just taking a $20, you take a ride in one of their vehicles here at the Garnet Valley High School on November 5th from 9 till 4. Take a
test
spin
drive.
in an awesome, test drive in an awesome new Ford, from the Ford Mustang convertible to the F-150, and $200 gets donated to the post-prom party, up to a cumulative $6,000.
Rob Hayes, big fan of the Ford Mustang convertible, although he doesn't have one anymore. He used to have one, now he doesn't.
Lunging forward is McKenzie for a pickup of about 3, 2nd and 7.
Dan Foltz did let him tag along in one of those today. It was nice of him. Felt bad for Rob.
2nd and 7, 5:20 left to play. Springfield leads 14-7. McKenzie takes the ball, and he's brought down
from behind. Yeah. Griffin Salas, I believe. Oh, and a flag.
Shiraki, I believe. number 53.
63.
Yes.
Yeah, Salas. This is going to be another holding against Springfield.
Stops the clock. And it will move Springfield back. Chop block.
Wow. They're rolling up the personal fouls, too.
The game last week against Marple Newtown, Springfield was penalized 12 times for 131 yards. Marple Newtown was penalized 12 times for 126 yards. It was a march-it-off-a-thon.
Well, this is big now because they had a pretty good play there where you could have given up. It would have been like third and significant, but you're in the field position game now, so good to push them back.
Second and 19 at their own 10. 11. I formation. Hand it off underneath. Out to the 15. Comes McKenzie. Third and about 12.
See if they go to the screen here. They did that last time.
Shiraki on the tackle. Ball's at the 12. Oh, it's the 17. Third and 12. Our thanks to Goody Marcuson for filling in tonight on camera.
Yeah.
Hand it off to McKenzie, and he is hit in the backfield by Moriarty.
Moriarty. They're jumping around the two middle linebackers. They were definitely on a stunt there, and Moriarty just gummed up, jumped in between pulling guards, and was at the ball carrier before the ball.
They should get this at the
48. Moriarty's 5'8", 195. Punt, low snap, and a high, hard kick to Kevin Doherty, who fields it at the 50.
Oh, geez.
And he loses the ball.
He dropped the ball.
You gotta be kidding me. God damn it, don't do that. Why are you taking the ball like that?
Oh,
now there's a penalty.
Here comes a flag on Springfield again, but Jags keep
Garnet
the ball.
Valley retains the ball.
And they're going to get 15
penalized.
yards.
Springfield's going to be penalized.
Oh, boy. Here we go. 3 minutes, 44 seconds left to go in the game. Jags are going to have the ball inside Springfield territory with 2 timeouts?
2 timeouts. We're going to lobby for that on the scoreboard pack next year.
Or we could bring a pen and, and take some notes ourselves.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Austin Patton, the guy that got shoved there and landed flat on his back. Straight out of the Premier Soccer League.
And the ball will be at the Springfield 44.
So 3:44 left in the game. Garnet Valley does not need to be in a hurry at all.
Think they'll run here?
Gallagher pitches. Oh.
Missed his block.
Missed block. But there's a pickup of about a yard by Lassick.
Shoveling came flying up to take the pitch man and got in behind his blocker. This is a lot of ground covered for a 1 yard gain.
2nd and 9. 3:15 left to play. Lassick, the only running back in the backfield. Hand it off to Lassick. He gets over the 40, inside the 40 to about the 39. Third and about 5.
5.
Give me a halfback pass right here. Seriously. Right up the sideline.
I don't know if that's in the book.
Does Jonathan Rickey go down the seam?
Uh-oh.
Garnet Valley calls time.
Now Garnet Valley wants to take a couple minutes to think about this one and give the aquatic distribution team another chance to get on the field. It's key play here. I mean, in my opinion, you're done with the kicking game, so
oh yeah,
you're in the
game's out. Yes,
you're in the 4-down territory. 2:27 left to go. Well, especially now that you burned a timeout, you only have one left, so no chance to use them on defense. You're going for it.
Third and 6. Wide receiver split to the top of your screen. Danny Guy in the slot.
Springfield sideline getting loud.
Pitch out to Danny Guy.
Got it.
Oh.
Short of the first.
Oh,
a second effort. He's still short of the first down.
They're going for it on 4th again.
Yeah.
They have to go for it on 4th.
3 times the charm, right?
This will be the third 4th down attempt. Conversion attempt for Garnet Valley, and
that,
as Jerry said, 3rd time's the charm, or
4th and 4.
Or you can say they're due.
Garnet Valley uses its final timeout. Springfield defensive backfield swarms to the ball as well as their linebackers.
They do.
They swarm to the ball.
They that sounded like that may have been their 2nd timeout, so they may have one more here. But just under 2 minutes left to go in the game.
Garnet Valley has turned it over a couple of times. Springfield has not turned it over. And that's pretty much the difference in the game. And the 4th down plays that Garnet Valley has not gotten the first downs.
And this Garnet Valley used their 2 timeouts, so they may have one more. But suffice it to say here, 2:27 left.
Both sidelines
this is the ball
come
game,
alive.
folks.
Both sets of fans come alive.
4th and 4.
They go to the left side here.
Pitch. Here comes the safety up. Kyle Long came up from the safety position deep into the Garnet Valley backfield and made the tackle.
That's what they've done very well all night on both sides of that ball. The number 7 Shovelin and number 31 Kyle Long. As soon as that option's getting to the outside, they came flying up, closing all kinds of ground.
Kyle Long was 15 yards off the line of scrimmage then and made a tackle 5 yards into the Garnet Valley backfield.
Yep. So now it's 1:51 left. And I think they're Garnet Valley's got 1 timeout available to them.
Zanikska, it's
Wildcat.
direct snap to Kyle Long. He gets to the line of scrimmage and not anymore.
So Garnet
Valley
Valley
calls its last timeout.
Last timeout. With the 25-second clock going, I don't know, when they wind these clocks, it always boggles my mind when I try to do the math at the end of the game, but 1:45 left. You would think that they could run off 50 seconds at least. Maybe
Garnet Valley
a
out of
minute and
timeouts.
15. Yep.
I would expect Springfield to keep it on the ground. Pitch to McKenzie. He gets a block, and he's out to a first down at midfield.
Almost.
And that might do it.
They're walking right up the line. Might be a touch short.
Third and one, they're saying, but it's third and inches.
And the clock runs. Minute and 18 to go, and the clock running. By the time they snap this, it'll be under a minute. Jags need to hold twice here on third and short and not jump.
Sinetska
That's the game.
rushes himself and gets the first down.
That'll do it for those Garnet Valley Jaguars. They can just let the clock run now, and they'll snap the ball and go into victory formation.
2 fumbles and 3 fourth downs.
Garnet Valley fumbled it twice inside the Springfield 10.
Yep.
And also failed to make 3 fourth down plays, and that's the game. 14-7.
Sure.
Yeah, they missed a pass down the seam that could have been a touchdown. And Springfield celebrates.
That'll do it. Springfield will win this one. A very hard-fought, well-deserved win for Springfield. They did what they had to do, took advantage of some of Garnet Valley's mistakes. But tale of two halves there. Garnet Valley certainly came back out swinging.